This is the news. Today, in a daring robbery, a lone bandit made away with over $3 million from the First National Bank on the corner of 2nd and 3rd Street. The robber got away and must have hidden one of the nearby buildings. If anyone has any leads, they are asked to call local police authorities about it. Today in health news, there's been an outbreak of an odd form of food poisoning on a school campus in the southeast. Early reports say that nearly 60% of the students are sick. The symptoms include nausea, hair loss, and a strong desire to play the tuba while wearing a top hat. The CDC has been investigating and currently suspects that it has something to do with poor quality of cafeteria food. Excuse me. We have an update. On the First National Bank robbery, police have stated that they have had a chance to question the employees of the bank, and they have released a statement saying that they're looking for a white male in his mid-20s with short blonde hair who was last seen wearing a yellow shirt and a black tie. If you have seen this man meeting this description, please contact local authorities right now. Technology news today. NASA has announced its plan to send an experimental manned spaceship to the moon. NASA has also begun a policy of conscription in order to fill the shrinking ranks of astronauts. This will be the first mission with drafted members, so it will truly be a different experience. Currently, the three-man crew is slated to include U.S. Senator Cynthia McKinney, actor Tom Cruise, and heiress Paris Hilton. The expedition is not expected to be back until 2020. We're now going to break for a word from our sponsors. Welcome back to ANN News. Now for an update on our top story. Local police are now following an anonymous phone tip regarding the suspect of the First National Bank robbery. Evidently, the suspect was seen heading towards the Monolith Building, 2 blocks from the bank. The Monolith Building houses the regional offices of Umbrella Corporation, the national offices of Oscorp, and ANN's newsroom and studios. In sports news today, Bob Johnson, the head of the International Curling for a Better Tomorrow League, has announced the forming of a U.S. curling league. The league will contain teams from Seattle, New York, Denver, Dallas, and Murfreesboro. This follows the Curling League's successful launch of the All-African Curling League. The AACL has been responsible for propelling curling to the #1 most watched sport in Africa, even surpassing soccer and cross-country skiing. The inaugural game of the American League is scheduled for tonight and has already sold out, and people are already standing in line to get in. The game is between the Denver Beavers, the Dallas Alpacas, and tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Time when the action begins. And here we have yet another update on that bank robbery. Police believe they have found the suspect and are preparing to arrest him as we speak. Will you excuse me for a moment? They are leading him away. They are taking him and putting him into the police car.
Police report that they have found the man they're looking for. And that's the news. You have been watching the Accelerated News Network. All the news you need to know in 5 minutes or less. Thank you and good night.